Now we start to discuss about the 108 aphorisms. Okay, there is therefore no other possible way in which the peculiar effects of medicines on the health of the individuals can be accurately ascertained. There is no possible way to know the exact symptoms of the prover. Okay, how you know the symptoms means there is no sure, no more natural way of accomplishing this object than to administer several medicines experimentally. So now, when you want to know the peculiar effect of the medicine, and also when you want to prescribe the medicine in the moderate dose, okay, in moderate doses to healthy persons, okay, so we prove the drug on the healthy persons only in order to ascertain what changes, symptoms and signs of their influence each individually produces on the health of the body and of the mind. So each medicine, how it acts on the body, that is a physical as well as the mind of the person, must be known. So you must to prescribe the medicine for the healthy individual, clear, for the proving purpose. That is to say, what disease elements they are able and tend to produce, since as has been demonstrated within bracket 24 to 27 aphorism. That is, you already know about the 24 to 27 means it is just a Hahnemann start to discuss about the modus operandi of homeopathic cure, or we can say the homeopathic law of nature. So stronger and remove the weaker one if they are similar. Hahnemann explained beautifully there. So we just prescribe the medicine on the healthy individual. Okay, clear? All the curative power of medicines lies in this power they possess of changing the state of men's health, and is revealed by observation of the later. So when you want to see the effect of the medicine, you must prescribe or prove the medicine the healthy individual, and also you administer medicine moderate dose. Then only you can collect the uncommon peculiar symptoms of the patient prover. Okay, so then only we can able to prescribe the same medicine or similar medicine to the diseased person when they have the uncommon peculiar symptoms due to the natural disease. Okay, so by the symptom similarity only the cure will take place in homeopathy. Then next we just move on to 109. I was the first, okay, that opened up this path. I was the first person to open this path. Which path? Which I have pursued with a perseverance that could only arise and be kept up by perfect conviction of the great truth. I am only accept that one. Conviction, I am only accept that one. I only agree with that one. First person to know about that one. Fraught with such blessings to humanity. Okay, I am only just having, and also I am only the person who announced this effect to the that is the society or humanity. That is only by the homeopathic employment of medicines that the certain cure of human maladies is possible. Okay, so I am the only person to discuss these things to the, or we just deliver these things to the world. That is the only homeopathic medicine is there. That medicine only produces the cure. Okay, so that is clearly explained in 110. Okay, so what is the importance of 110? I see this is a very important aphorism, because even before Hahnemann, okay, not only Hahnemann, even before Hahnemann, so many persons are also see the effect of the medicine on the healthy individual. Okay, they are also seeing the effect of the healthy individual. So how they are entirely different from this one, just Hahnemann beautifully explained in 110. Because now only you just to see, you may think who proved the remedy before the Hahnemann? Yes, many persons are there. Just think whether we see that persons are like that one. Yes, that is a 110. I saw, moreover, that the morbid lesions which previous authors had observed to result from the medicinal substance when taken into the stomach of healthy persons. Okay, before that, and also many others, they are also prove the remedy. Okay, to know the effect or not of proving, they know the effect of the medicine by the administration in the stomach of the healthy persons. How they administer? Either in large doses. They prescribe the medicine in the large doses given by mistake. Okay, because some persons may take wrongly the large dose of the medicine by mistake, or in order to produce death in themselves or others. Okay, either they want to produce the death themselves, or that is suicide. For the suicide purpose, they have taken that medicine, or in some situation, they just prescribe the medicine to others for the killing purpose. Okay, suicidal or homicidal, and or under other circumstances. Okay, in some situations, accorded very much with my own observations when experimenting with the same substance on myself and other healthy individuals. There is no difference between what they saw in others, because when they see the effect of one medicine to the other persons, means I also saw the same thing when proving. For example, they also having the Naxwamika. They just prescribe the Naxwamika for either, you already know about Naxwamika, the severe poison drug. So they prescribe the Naxwamika for the suicidal purposes or homicidal purposes or under any circumstances. Okay, so what happened? They also produce the symptoms. Hahnemann also, for the proving purpose, he proved the Naxwamika. Hahnemann also take the Naxwamika himself, and also he prescribed the Naxwamika to the other persons. What happened? The similar symptoms. What Hahnemann observed. Okay, same thing or similar thing is present in that book, that which are already, that drugs are produced in other individuals. Okay, these others give details of what occurred as a histories of poisoning. Yes, now just to make the remain, I already told you know that yes, in second year you have one subject, forensic medicine toxicology. What you read about the toxicology? In the toxicology, you just saw what medicines, what are the poisons, okay, how they know the effect, how they wrote like that one. The same thing, okay, because even before the Hahnemann, the toxicology was there, but none of them use practical application regarding that one. So only Hahnemann put that word. These others give details of what occurred as histories of poisoning and as proofs of the pernicious effects of these powerful substances. Okay, there is they definitely know about the harmful effect of the powerful substances. Chiefly, so what purpose? They mentioned him chiefly in order to warn others from their use. Yes, just they warn the others, don't take that medicine, because when you take that medicine, definitely that medicine produces killing effect. Okay, so for that purpose only they just know about the action of the medicine. Okay, then next, partly also for the sake of exalting their own skill. Okay, they just want to show their intellectual property, or they just want to know the intelligence to others. I already know about that one. Like that they told. Okay, when under the use of remedies they employed to combat these dangerous accidents, health gradually returned. So here, sometime when that persons are discard that medicine, that is not to take the medicine, automatically just that conditions become normal. Okay, but partly also when the person so affected died under their treatment in order to seek their own justification in the dangerous character of the substance. But some persons are become the normal condition, but some persons are died due to the medicine because it is very poisonous, because hydrocyanic acid is there, cyanide is there. So what happened when you take that medicine? No, immediately it produces a killing effect. Okay, in order to seek their own justification in the dangerous character of the substances, which they then termed poisons. Yes, when the persons are killed by that medicine, then they termed that medicine is the Poisons. None of these observers ever dreamed that the symptoms they recorded merely as proofs of the noxious and poisonous character of the substance. But none of the persons referred that one. None of the person thought that one. Because when you take that medicine, definitely when the symptoms are produced in the medicine means definitely cure. None of the persons, so only Hahnemann mentioned that. And poisonous character of the substance were sure revelations of the power of these drugs to extinguish curatively similar symptoms occurring in the natural disease. None of the persons expected, because just to record the symptoms and just to give the what way they give the important symptom is they just want to others. But none of them thought that yes, these medicines produce similar symptoms, so this medicine produce these symptoms. So when we apply this medicine to the natural disease condition, it will cure. No, they are not thinking about that one. Okay, so only Hahnemann mentioned that, which they them termed poisons. None of these observers ever dreamed that the symptoms they recorded merely as proofs of the noxious and poisonous character of this substance were sure revelations of the power of this drug to extinguish curatively, I always repeated, okay, curatively similar symptoms occurring in natural disease, that these their pathogenetic phenomena, that is the pathogenetic phenomena produced by particular drug, were intimations of their homeopathic curative action. Okay, so this pathogenetic power of the medicine were just reveal or indicate that this is the homeopathic curative action, and that the only possible way to ascertain their medicinal powers. There is the only one way to know the medicinal power of the homeopathic medicines is to observe those changes of health medicines are capable of producing in the healthy organism. Okay, so if you want to know the action of the medicine means it must prove on the healthy human being, because that medicine produce alteration in the state of the health of the human body. For the pure, peculiar powers of medicines available for the cure of disease are to be learned neither. So here, so when you want to know the action of the medicine, this medicine must prove on the healthy human being. Otherwise, Hahnemann also mentioned some of the situations available for the cure of disease are to be learned neither by any ingenious prior speculations. Okay, by the speculations you are not able to understand the effect of the medicine, nor by the smell, taste or appearance of the drugs. Okay, by mere taste it is not possible to say, by mere appearance it is not possible to say, okay, nor by their chemicals analysis. So here, so it is not possible to know the effect of the medicine by the smell, taste, like that. Just you think of the doctrine of signature, because you already know about the doctrine of signature. It is the inferring action of the medicine by its mere superficial physico-chemical property of the drug. Okay, so we just to know the effect of the medicine by mere physical and chemical properties or superficial properties. So only Hahnemann told that one, because that beetroot is there, it just contains red juices. So this medicine, they thought that this medicine used for the anemic condition. No, it was not like that one. So when you want to know the medicine, that medicine must produce the symptoms in the similar symptoms of the healthy individual, not by the ingenious character or nor by the smell or taste like that one. And also Hahnemann mentioned that is nor yet by the employment of several of them at one time in a mixture. And also it is not possible to know the effect of the medicine when you combine the medicine, 2 or 3 medicine at a time, because each medicine produces its own effects. It is not the depends upon the quantity. We won't think that when A medicine has the 5 symptoms and B medicine has the 5 symptoms, we just combine the medicine, and when we give the proving purpose, we can't expect the 10 symptoms. It is a mathematics, but here it is not possible to apply the mathematics, because here it is not possible to know the effect of the medicine by the quantity. It is only by the quality. Okay, so action of the one medicine may be nullified the action of other medicine. So it is not possible to know the action of the medicine by the combining, that is the mixtures. It was never suspected that these histories of medicinal diseases would one day furnish the first rudiments of the true pure mathematica. Yeah, because they never thought that these type of medicines produce their symptoms. So this type of medicines cure that similar symptoms. They never thought that. But this is the first rudiment. That is the first, what is called, it is the first one which gives the help to construct the pure materia medica, which from the earliest times until now consist solely of false conjectures and fictions of the imagination, that is to say, did not exist at all. Okay, so none of them think, none of them thought this medicine definitely cure the disease condition. So Hahnemann told in this aphorism, I was the first person to know the effect of the medicine by administering to the healthy human being and recording all the symptoms. Okay, clear? This is a very important aphorism. Thank you.
அகிலம் போற்றும் பாரதம் இது இணையில்லா காவியம் தர்ம அதர்ம வழியினிலே நன்மை தீமைக்கு இடையினிலே விளையும் போரின் சத்தியம் வென்றிடுமா சக்தியையும் பக்தியையும் ஜென்மத்தின் முக்தியையும் அகிலம்